So, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to my YouTube channel. Thank you for subscribing, and for the returning subscribers, thank you for keeping on watching the videos that I'm sharing with you. So today I'm taking you to Fota Wildlife Park. If you checked my previous video, we're driving to Fota Wildlife Park. So this Fota Wildlife Park, it's owned by Zoological Society of Ireland, which is the ZSI, and it's a registered charity organization that also operates the Dublin Zoo, and they focus on conservation of wildlife, while it's providing educational opportunities about animals in their habitats and supporting scientific research in the field of zoology. So the ownership and management by ZSI, it ensures that Fota Wildlife Park maintains its dedication to conservation efforts and educational programs, aligning with broader goals of wildlife preservation and public engagement in Ireland. So this Fota Wildlife Park is popular wildlife park, and is located in Fota Island near the Carrigtwohill, Cork in Ireland, and it was established in 1983. And if you check on my initial post, you would find that there are animals that are now 40 years in the wildlife park, like the lions, and it is one of Ireland's top tourist attractions, and it covers approximately 100 acres, and it's well known for its conservation efforts and educational programs and unique approach to allowing many animals to roam freely in large open spaces. And among those animals that roam freely, we have the lemurs, the kangaroos, various bird species, and these can move freely throughout certain parts of the park, and they provide visitors with a more immersive experience. So, as you can see, the park it's home to a wide variety of animals, including giraffes. In my video, you'll see those. There are cheetahs, zebras, and many more. The tiger is also there, but it's been very tough to find the tiger, because it is, all the time when we try to search wherever it was sleeping. So it focuses on species that are endangered or have significant conservation needs, and the conservation efforts that they have, they're actively involved in numerous breeding programs for endangered species, and they collaborate with international conservation organizations to help protect wildlife and their habitats. So in terms of educational programs, the park, it actually offers a range of educational activities and programs that are aimed at children and adults, and these include guided tours, their trains around, school visits, and interactive exhibits to raise awareness about wildlife conservation. So in terms of facilities and attractions that you can see, that's my face there. You can see me as actually enjoying checking around the animals as they were interacting with the people that were around. So the Fota Wildlife Park, it includes various visitors amenities such as the cafes, the picnic areas, a gift shop, and playgrounds. The park also hosts seasonal events and special activities to enhance the visitors' experience. So if you want to visit Fota Island, you will get it at Carrigtwohill, that's in Cork, Ireland, and they open generally around the year, but specific hours can vary depending on the season. Ireland is very cold at times, and it's advisable to check the official website for the most up-to-date information. And the tickets, it's advisable that you purchase them online, and you have to plan ahead if you want to go to Fota Island. Check also the weather and plan your visit accordingly, as the park is mostly outdoors, because at times you can find yourself under difficult situations when the rain starts. So the animal that you're seeing there is an ostrich, and there are various types of those ostriches. So I was trying to get closer to the ostriches to see how they feed and also how they walk around the park. And there are also parks, the maps in the park that you can find that will guide you through the time when you'll be walking around. And you have to take note of the feeding times and animal talks, as this can provide interesting insights and better opportunities to see certain animals. For example, the giraffe, you will see in the next videos where they will be feeding the giraffe, and if you come closer, you will really appreciate the way they will be interact with humankind. So this wildlife park, it offers a unique and enjoyable experience for all ages, combining recreation, education, and conservative in a beautiful natural setting. So as you explore the video, you can actually see that there are different animals around. There's a buffalo there, and from the information that I gathered, I think that buffalo, it was imported from Africa, and those giraffes, there are two or three different types of those giraffes and zebras. But in Africa, you often see that we get those zebras all over. And if we go to areas like Wange National Park, we're seeing the big five roaming around. But here they are in a conservative because they are trying to protect the species. So what they do is they communicate with those countries that they've got those species, then they get those species and pay them at some point. And if you look around those buffaloes, there are impalas as well that are behind there. And somebody look at the buffalo now, and you can actually see that it's a different type of buffalo than the one that we always see from Zimbabwe and other Southern African developing community countries. That's those that are in the SADC region. So as we continue with the tour, you actually realize that there are different types of animals that are around, and it's an amazing experience. You walk around, and upon measuring the steps that I've taken while walking around, I think I exceeded over 8,000, but walking slowly. So I'm going to share the videos in sections. This one is going to end while we are watching the grazers, and also I think part of the lions that we have, but they never stood up for us to see, the whole part of the whole component, and look at how they've sectioned their park. It's well organized and it's well planned. That's myself there, just walking around, and the weather was still fine during that particular time because it wasn't raining. But you'll see later on that it started raining at some point, and we had to hide in the canteen where they sell food. But in terms of conservation, I think these guys, they are very good. They have conserved very well this area. And now, if you look there, that's the Asian sanctuary. That's where the lion is, and people were now crossing over to see. When you get inside, you see the lion, and it had parks. and the babies were there, so it couldn't move. But the male one, it was very difficult to get a clear view of the male one. And there's also a rhino, and the rhino which is in the park is the Indian rhino. So as you can see, people are walking, they are enjoying themselves around. I really love the way they have packaged their tourism. So there, I was trying to search for the lion. If you look closer,
panapa pana blazi shumba wakawanda apa.
yes, I was trying to zoom it in. It was very tough to get it from this angle. And then I started moving inside. So the Asian lions, they are huge, they're very big. So trying to search for the male one, I couldn't get it directly. But there's a fence that is separating those two years. So if you see there, that's the female one. It has bugs there, their babies there. But we couldn't figure out the number. But if you look online, you can find you see that they're saying they are about 7.
There's 2 poles. Or is there 3? There's 3. There's so cool. Is there 2 or 3?
It's a point, but you know, if any comes in, they have to go it. So thank you so much for watching. Thank you for subscribing and joining different types of things. This is our summer in the public. So we are busy going around checking things that could be enticing for us, and I thought I could also share with you what I have been experiencing. Thank you so much for subscribing and loving and sharing